Hi there, Jeff here from the Wetsuit Centre talking to you today about the Oneill Epic series for summer 2012. When we say series, basically we're meaning the Epic brand, which is a brand of wetsuits within the Oneill range, and that covers men's wetsuits, you get the ladies full suit, and you also get a kids suit within the Epic range as well. Now the Epic series is all about sort of a quality wetsuit, so a better technical specification to a wetsuit, but without spending too much money. It kind of sits just above the reactor and the hammer, so it's not an entry-level suit, and the reason for that is some of the sort of specific features of the suit which take it above that sort of like cheaper or more basic suit. The key things you're sort of looking at there then are the seams, the type of seams, the chest panel on the suit, and the actual sort of neoprene on the suit as well, so fundamental construction within the suit. The basic suits, something like a sort of like reactor and even the hammer, will have a limited amount of the really stretchy neoprene, and it will also have the cheaper style of seams, which is the flat lock seams. Okay, this particular suit, the Epic suit, the key difference is the seams, as I said before, and these suits have what is called a GBS or glued and blind stitch seam. So every time you look at the title of a suit and it says GBS, that's basically what it means, is glued and blind stitch. Essentially, what that means is two pieces of neoprene are butted up together and are stitched halfway through the material, and the other side is glued. And basically what that does is seals the suit off, so no water is going to come in through the seams, and basically it's going to keep you warmer, it's going to keep you in the water for longer. It also adds a greater degree of flexibility to the suit because there's less sort of stitching within the seams, giving you more flex. Downside of that is some people might think it's not quite as robust as the flat lock suit. Okay, so it might not last as long in terms of the sort of wear and tear of the seams, which is debatable. But having said that, the warranty on these suits is really, really good anyway, and that they have got, because of the quality that Oneill bring to the suit, they've got a long shelf life on them anyway, so it shouldn't be something you should worry about too much. So that's the seams. The actual neoprene within the suit then, on something like the reactor you get just the BTN neoprene, which is the neoprene that sits lower on this suit basically. Still a very good grade of neoprene, but not as much flexibility as the neoprene you get on the upper side of the suit, or the upper body of the suit. Okay, so with the reactor you get the sort of cheaper stuff the whole way through. With this suit you get the super stretch in the upper body. Comes by many names, but essentially it just means it's a very flexible, lightweight neoprene which holds more air. Basically it's better at keeping you warmer, and also got loads more flexibility in the suit, and it's much more comfortable. Okay, with a suit like the Epic, because it's a little bit more expensive, you get more of that neoprene, gives you more comfort in the upper body, more flexibility, and you actually get a little bit further down around the knees as well, just to give you flexibility when you're putting the suit on. Okay, so nice little feature, and probably primarily one of the biggest differences between this and the reactor. Okay, moving further down on the suit, some of the similar features that are sort of like the same across the branding is the Duraflex knee pads. The Duraflex knee pads are a hard wearing material, basically stops the suit wearing through on the knees. Okay, which is a key place to have that material, so it gives you a bit more sort of gives you a bit more longevity in the suit once more. Okay, this suit, as we say, is a summer suit. It's a 3-2, so that means the thickness of the suit is 3 mm on the lower body and 2 mm on the upper body. And where that 2 mm is, you get that real super stretch neoprene. Another sort of key feature that is the same across the Reactor, Hammer series and the Epic series is the smooth skin on the front of the suit. Basically a specially treated neoprene to keep the wind from entering the suit. Keeps you warmer basically on those blustery summer days, and you get that around the whole back as well. Okay, so it's a nice little touch. If we move inside the suit, you see some other fundamental differences. Opening up, similar entry system to the Reactor and the Hammer series, which is a little bit cheaper. But having said that, with this particular one, you get a roll neck collar. And basically a roll neck collar is where two pieces of neoprene are basically butted up together again. On the inside piece you've got a nice bit of smooth skin which stops any chafing or rub on your neck. And those on the outside you've got the normal neoprene. And what happens is that inside piece sticks to your skin and the outer piece rolls, so it stops it rubbing up and down on your neck. So that's a nice little feature, and you get that over and above the cheaper range in the Reactor. Okay, on the inside of the suit, you open it up, you've got the specially treated glued zipper. Basically what that means is it's a specially treated zip to stop any water penetrating the teeth of the suit. So it keeps the water out of the suit, hopefully. Keeps the water penetration to a minimum. Underneath the zip you've got this piece of neoprene here which stops water going straight onto your back. We open up the suit. Again, you find one of the key sort of technical differences between this and a cheaper suit is you get this polypro panel here. And basically what this is a special material which is designed, much like thermal underwear, to keep heat within your core area. So when heat leaves your body, instead of getting lost straight through the neoprene, or into the neoprene, basically this piece of material will keep that heat within the suit, keeping you warmer for longer in the water. So once again, that's a nice little feature. This particular suit is obviously the ladies'. You can tell that by the cut of the suit. So although the suits across the range are technically very similar in terms of the features they hold, the actual suits themselves are cut very differently. So more of a plunging neckline with this particular suit, different panelling to accommodate for a lady's figure and the curves of a lady. And basically with the men's, it's much broader, different cut to sort of match the shape of a man. And the kids' suit, not for sexist reasons I'm sure, but just generally for sort of the amount of the use that it gets, probably more boys using a particular suit than girls. It's more modelled on the men's suit. Okay, but technically exactly the same in terms of the features such as the seams, the neoprene and the polypro chest panel. Okay, so that's pretty much the Epic range in a nutshell. Again, if you're looking for a suit then that's not the cheapest one that you can get, it's going to give you more performance in terms of flexibility, in terms of warmth, and in terms of sort of just generally feeling and comfort in the water, then look towards the Epic if you don't want to spend too much money and get a good suit without breaking the bank.